everyone, so nice to see you all. Thank you for checking in this midweek video. During fellowship or Sunday school, we often talk about God's will or seeking God's will a lot, right? But what should I do when I'm not feeling like God is giving me any direction on a decision I have to make? Or maybe sometimes you feel like you really want something to happen, or you have been praying to God over and over again, but it just seems like nothing is happening. For example, like Hannah from the Old Testament in the book of 1 Samuel, where she asked God for a son, and in return, she would vow to give the son back to God for the service of God. She has been praying and praying year after year, but nothing happened. So this is what I'm talking about. God seems silent to us sometimes. You have been praying for something to happen, but it doesn't happen for whatever reasons. You could be praying for a good SAT score. You're just praying that you would get over 1,300. Or you're waiting on an acceptance letter from a certain college. I mean, it doesn't often seem like God is specifically telling you which way to go. Sometimes he does, but a lot of times he doesn't. In these instances, following God or staying close to God is making the best decision that you know how to make. That decision grows out of your relationship with him and the person he has made you to be. Your decision may look like your choice, but it is actually a decision he has already prepared you to make. God's Spirit often speaks to you through your heart, through your desires, instincts, or gut feelings, but sometimes we don't recognize it is him who is speaking to us. Look at Philippians chapter 2, verse 13. It says, God is working in you to make you willing and able to obey him. You see, a lot of God's will is a mystery, but we do know this. God has invested a lot in us, and he is serious about fulfilling his good purposes for us and through us. If you are in a relationship with God, you are seeking his will, then what he ultimately wants is for his will to happen for your life. When God's direction isn't clear, deal with the decision based on how weighty they are. If they are a smaller decision, like should I eat pizza for lunch or a sandwich for lunch, then just go with your gut feeling. Those are small things, right? If it is a big decision, like should I start dating or which college should I go to, majoring in what, give God plenty of opportunity to speak to you about it. Talk to him about it a lot and spend a lot of time listening to what he has to say. If he doesn't speak to you about it today, keep coming back to him and asking him about it. You can also think through the pros and cons of each option and talk about the decision with people who have strong relationship with God. Go to your small group leaders, go to your pastors, go to somebody you know who loves God. Talk to them about it. Lastly, Proverbs 15 verse 22 says this, plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. So here's my challenge to you. Find 3 Christians you look up to and ask them to tell you about a big decision they have made and how they made it. So again, let me know your thoughts. Leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. God bless you all. Have a great week.